just happened? My whole computer. I think my Ethernet cord like slipped out somehow and like killed me. It was pretty bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. That's really not great. I should probably do this. Discord. I'm back. Like, okay, so here's what happened. My Ethernet cord, like, somehow, like, slipped out of, like, the Ethernet spot. Like, that's what happened. And so my whole computer, like, lost connection because of that. And so I kind of died. I don't know, though. It's all pretty cursed. Now my Discord isn't even opening. Today is just a cursed day. Sign from the heavens not to stream. There we go. I'm back, okay? I'm starting the voice call. Here we go. Hi, everyone. You're up. There we go. Do-do. Okie dokie, Ralph. That's cool.
She can't hear you.
Oh, that's true.
She can't hear you.
Oof. Oof. I do this every time.
What happened?
Okay, so I'm connected to Ethernet right now. Like, that's where I get my connection. And apparently the Ethernet cord, like, sort of came out somehow. And so that's how I lost connection.
Great.
I don't understand. It was very odd, and I was very scared. I was like, where did my connection go? It just left me alone in the cold. Already off to a good start as always. But then again, I guess it wouldn't be this podcast if it wasn't cursed every week.
Nope.
But yeah, Lulu, anything new with you going on?
Nope, just a waiting game at the moment.
I see. Wait, waiting for what?
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There is actually a really cool looking Digimon game coming out, and I'm like, kind of intrigued. It looks pretty cool. It's called Digimon Survivor, and I'm like, normally the Digimon games are kind of meh, but like this one looks pretty good, so I might check it out. Speaking of which, I need to write more video game articles. I don't know why I don't do them very often, when that's literally one of my specialties. Like, I'm gonna write about literally everything else outside of that.
Hello?
Oh, hello!
Hello.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's totally
so good.
cool. Especially since it's so last minute. How are
actually,
you doing?
I'm fine. This has actually been like a year-long dream of mine to finally be featured on X Nerds and One Forgotten Game.
Heck yeah.
Weird, since it's only been 5 months.
We're almost to half a year. We're getting there.
I saw it in a dream.
Like you like knew about it like half a year before it started. Like you had a dream and we're like, yes. When it starts,
Exactly.
I gotta be there.
Yes. and then I missed the start by a couple of months.
Yeah. But then you came anyway. I'm pretty sure the
Yes.
first episode you were here for was the Realms of the Haunting one, right?
I think so, yes. And that was... and that's mostly pure coincidence, because that game just looked very interesting to me.
Yeah. I, like... It's still such an awful first... Well, I guess, like, there isn't really a good first episode to see out of this series since
There was no good first impression, Anya.
since all these episodes are pretty cursed. But yeah, but that one especially, since I spent, like, an hour being like, I probably can, like, jump, right? And then
Hey, Owen.
Hi, Owen. Hello.
Which game? You mean Realm of the Haunted?
Yeah. I thought I could
Well-
jump in that game for some reason, and Lulu still PMs me about it every day.
Yes. But,
Yeah, that's what Lulu
But as
does.
you-
She finds one shortcoming with you, and then she makes that the only joke she can make about you.
eggs.
Eggs.
Right, let's get this on an excellent start. But yes, Owen, as you and anyone else is going to join, you can hear that Autumn isn't with us, the spooky Sperry, and we have replaced her with Ralphius. Ralph, say hello, Ralph.
Hi.
Yee. We're still 3 nerds, but the regular, like, we can just imagine that the berry here is blacked out, and instead we have Ralph standing there. Which is probably a very big weight for Lulu's head. I'm so sorry.
What are you trying to say about Ralph?
No, but I'm saying, like, if a whole person is on top of your head, that's gonna be a pretty harsh time.
It's okay, I am in fact fat, so...
No! I'm just saying, like, even if it were me, like, or anyone else, just having a whole human person on top of your head would probably be a struggle. Barry's just a little berry. The spookiest berry. So she's, you know...
She's off haunting something else.
You
Yeah.
know what you need to do right now, Anya? Which you haven't done yet.
Oh, you mean like the introduction?
No.
What?
Is
You
there
don't
some
share
sort...
your screen with us.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to like peek at the at the stream? I thought that was the plan here.
Well, you are to get any semblance of sound, but if you want to react live with Anya, we need to, you know, see the game on her screen
Ah.
as she's playing it. That's the whole point. Hi, Azure.
Hello, Azure.
Hey Azure.
How are you doing?
No, I wasn't gonna say that, Azure.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe. See, as I said, the curse. The curse is always real in this. Yeah, I'm here. My cat, Shadow, is sitting right off screen right now. Just laying on top of my laptop. She's given up.
Well, she's not alone in that.
Yeah. Yeah, hi Azure, I hope you're doing well. I'm probably gonna continue more busted after this stream, possibly, maybe. We'll see how I feel after the stream. We might go on continuing forward, season finale or something, let's go.
That show, like, in the off case that I'm just going to like stay up all night and I were to join that watch together, would it be very significant spoilers if I just jumped in? Is it very important that I know the busted lore?
Not really, because especially, okay, so when I watched it last night, I started off at the episode I left off on from when I start, because basically the episodes are super long. They're basically movie-long episodes.
Right.
And basically, I got into the show around the time it first came out, and I watched like the first episode, and then I was like, my friends need to see this and get into this. And at first, all my friends were like, I don't know, like a Korean variety show? Like, I don't know. And I'm like, that's what I thought too, until my sister forced me to watch the first episode. And then I changed my mind. I thought it was the best thing ever. And so they're like, okay, we'll try it. And then they loved it. And so for the next several episodes, we were like watching it all together as like a group. And this is like my friends at school, at uni. But then one day, like, I think it was finals were coming up, and so I was too busy to watch the show, and then we kind of never got around to watching more of it, so I got about halfway through the first season and then had to stop. And recently, season 2 came out, like, on November 8th. So very recently, season 2 came out, and when I saw that it came out, I was like, I should probably... No, I do, Azure. I'm saying like my uni friends, my friends at uni. But yeah, so basically, I saw season 2 and was like, hey, you know, I should get back into this show. Like, I have more time now than I did then, so let's go for it. And I was like, well, I mean, it's late, but if anyone wants to join me in watching this show, like, it's very weird, but you can come in. And so Azure came in, and then later Dunce, and they were both just like, we don't know anything about the show. And I suggested maybe starting with the first episode and then jumping back to where I am, which was episode 7 at the time of season 1. But they were like, nah, we could probably figure it out. So like we just started watching like midway through episode 7. And it like the show is not too complicated that you would need to know everything from previous episodes, especially since I do give like some quick rundowns. So it's not like that big of a deal, though I am planning on, if enough people join for the watch together, I might just show everyone the first episode, just so that everyone can get like the main gist of it and then jump. Because it's mostly, like, there is an ongoing plot with a lot of, like, intricate details and whatnot, but, like, you technically don't necessarily have to know every single thing that happens, especially since the show kind of likes to give rundowns on what has happened, so it's not too complicated. That is not what I mean! Ralph, no, that's not it.
I don't know what you mean.
No, I'm saying, like, the friends that I meet with my corporeal form. That's what I mean. My friends at uni. That's what I mean.
To meet with us, you have to astral project.
Yeah, basically. I mean, isn't that what we're doing right now? Meeting on the astral projected form?
I don't know about you, I'm just using Discord.
We aren't good enough to meet. No! If any of you want to come down to Buffalo, you all know where I live. You all know where I go to university. You could just be like, hey, Anya, what's up? And I'll be like, hey, heck yeah. And then we'll just hang out.
Just go to a university and say, can we meet Anya Wilds? And there we go.
Just come to my newspaper office. I'll probably be there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I would be super down for, like, meeting with everybody as, like, a big group. Just be like, hey, yo. I mean, within a month of me meeting Sushi, we were already talking about the possibility of meeting up someday, so. I'm really, like, open to all that. I would be totally down.
Well, at some point you're going to have to fly to the Netherlands because now you have 2 people that you've collaborated with in there.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, the thing is, I did always want to travel the world, so it's not really a big deal to me. I think it would be pretty cool to see the Netherlands, just like with anywhere else. Want to explore, see the sights, whatnot. But yeah, speaking of the stream with Mark, basically Mark was going through like some things, and this is just like a general thing I'm throwing out there, but Mark was going through some things, and that's why we ended up kind of putting our co-op streams to the back burner for now, but we'll probably get back to it at some point. I don't know when, but I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. But I mean, I have to say that I'm kind of glad that I'm only doing 2 streams at the moment. I feel like it's giving me a weight off my shoulder just to do the 2 streams that I do with everything else that I also do.
Yeah, like, personally, even at my best, I could at most handle 2 streams, maybe 3, but then like as an off and on thing.
Yeah. For me, I was doing 4 streams during the summer. I was doing it.
Summer.
Yeah, I was doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, or what other day was I doing it on? I know Tuesday. I feel like I was doing it Tuesday, Thursday, or yeah, I was doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday streams. That's when I was doing it. And then once the school year started, I moved to 3. So it was just my Tuesday and then my stream with Mark, which was either Wednesday or Friday. I took off my Thursday stream. And then now I just have my Tuesday and Saturday stream. When did I say that, Azure? When did I say that? I don't even know when I said that. I never said that.
Yeah, I didn't say anything because I was like, oh, I'm not going to be the one to point this out, but
When did I say this? I'm like thinking back on what I just said, and I don't remember when I said this. When did I say this? Is my memory just that bad? I don't remember saying anything like that.
honestly, neither do I. I just wanted to be a jerk.
But yeah, anyways, time to, oh, Azure's just memeing, okay? I was like, what?
Never believe what he says.
Well, you know me, Lulu, I'm like the most gullible person ever.
Yeah, you are.
Also, no, Azure, today, Barry couldn't make it to the stream today because she's doing some other stuff, so we have replaced Barry for this stream with Ralph.
Yes, I'm sorry to say, Azure, but I am not Barry. Although I did get a new mic recently, so thank you.
Yee, that's awesome. One of these days I'll get an actual mic instead of using the microphone on my headphones. Also, Lulu, the command is Y without exclamation point. It's just
yeah,
Y.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I still think it's a very bold move to have your chat commands be without some sort of symbol in front of it. So
Yeah.
whenever people just say random stuff, there's the bot.
This, like, I'm just thinking, like, if one day I get enough people, it's just gonna be so crazy with these commands, because you'll just see, like, the chat, like, just talking, and then just commands being put, like, the bot.
Very, 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 very.
Oh my gosh.
Especially because, like, why is not even. It's a very common word, so this
Well, I
flashlight
don't
clip
really see
might
people
show up on
saying
off.
it. I don't really see people saying why, so you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty funny if there ends up being enough people someday in the chat and then just seeing it. But yeah, anyways, to kind of officially start all of this, hello! We're here at episode 6 of 2 Nerds and 1 Forgotten Game with one of your co-hosts, Anya the Nerd, as usual, and with me is...
Princess Lulu 1989 and our special guest,
Ralph Rios, filling in for Spooky Berry.
Yee! And today we're going to be looking at this platformer, which I have a feeling is probably going to make me cry, Chuck Rock.
yeah. But this is a game haven't played myself, I just know about it. It's a side-scrolling platformer which was developed and published by Core Design, who people would know, well, I mainly know, about that they did the Tomb Raider games. They were the original developer for the Tomb Raider games, and Chuck Rock was originally meant to be their mascot before the introduction of Lara Croft in 1996. And he was even featured in some comic books in the UK in the 1990s. Yeah, he was that popular apparently. But yeah, it was released in 1991 by Chrysalisk, and then the rest of the time it was produced by Core Design. For the Amiga, the Atari, the Commodore 64, by Sega for the Game Gear, Virgin for the Genesis, Master System by Virgin, SNES by Sony, and it was even on the Game Boy, and the Sega CD, and the CD32.
Yep.
It was on a lot of consoles at the time.
That's a lot of consoles for Chuck Rock, yeah.
Yeah. Because Acorn Archimedes, I'm not sure what an Acorn Archimedes is, because I've never heard of it before. I'm going to look that up right now, because I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's also on the Amiga too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh yeah!
An Acorn Archimedes is a family of personal computers designed by Acorn Computers in Cambridge until the late 1980s to mid-1990s.
The early days of the computer is so weird because you just see like tons of different like brands doing computers, and now we basically only have 3 main brands now.
Yeah.
Like there's all the different PC, like PC98, FM Towns, Commodore, all sorts of different stuff, and now it's just Windows, Mac, Linux, and that's it.
And Temple OS.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting thing I found for this, is that there were different composers of the music for Chuck Rock, and one of them is called Matthew Simmons, or Format, and he's a British electronic musician, sound designer, and video game composer who does chiptunes, and he did the music on the Amiga version of this, and he also went on to do XCOM, UFO Defense, Diablo, the first one, SpongeBob SquarePants, Super Sponge, Serious Sam, Silent Hill Origins, Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Rocket Knight,
Ooh.
The Assembly. So this guy went on to do composing for a lot of different video games. So that's quite interesting.
That's a
me, at
very
least.
varied portfolio.
It is. They tend to be on these forgotten games. They go on to do a lot of different things. But anyway, the setting of the game is a prehistoric Stone Age era, if you didn't think of that already from the name. That is shared by Neanderthals, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, dinosaurs, and loads of primeval monsters like giant insects, human-eating plants, and other things. The setting is similar to 1 million years BC or the Flintstones or dinosaurs. Chuck Rock is an overweight, square-jawed caveman characterized by loutish and lewd behavior, perhaps influenced by the lad culture of 1990s, which is also a British subculture which was associated with the Britpop movement, which is just like making fun of the working classes.
I wonder why he didn't catch on as a mascot.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because basically all he really says is Unga Bunga.
It's true. It's true. In like the 15 minutes that I was doing testing this game, that's all he basically says.
His hair is cut in, well, lack of hair. His balding head is cut into a punk-style mohawk, which is really the lad culture kind of thing, like punk style. He eats dinosaur steaks raw in one bite and picks up rocks and throws them at things, hence his name. He's a guitarist and singer in a rock band, along with other cavemen. His lovely wife is called Orfella Rock, while he wears a long wig to disguise his head. One day his wife is kidnapped by the local bully, Gary Glitter, which is a pun on the name of Gary Glitter, which was a contemporary pop star, and carried off into his hangout in the creepy dinosaur graveyard. Chuck must go to her rescue, searching for her in primeval jungles, swamps, lakes, and ice-capped mountaintop caves, even inside of a gigantic dinosaur. There were 2 sequels, Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck, in 1993, which was also ported to several consoles as well. It was more aimed towards younger people, and obviously, as you can tell from the name, it was Son of Chuck. He played as the son of Chuck, Chuck Jr., which wasn't as well received as the first one. Not many sequels are. And that is also around the time when the comic came out, which centered on the day-to-day life of Chuck, Ophelia, whatever, and Junior. And Chuck Jr. actually owned a Stega Drive console as a reference to the Mega Drive name, which is what it's called here in the UK. Unfortunately, the people who made the comic, the magazine that had the comic in, closed down after almost 25 years. And the final strip saw Chuck being swept away from his boat, presumed dead but washing up on a tribal island, being revered as a god. As an inexplicable comic touch, mourners at his funeral included then Prime Minister John Major. Oh my god. There's
What?
also a spin-off. John Major was the Prime Minister of England, the UK, in the early 90s. He wasn't well liked. None of the prime ministers are, though. And there was a spin-off actually called BC Racers, which was released later in the same year as Chuck Rock 2. It was released on the Mega CD, the Sega 32X, and 3DO, and it obviously was turned into a racing game. The game was designed by Toby Gard, who later created Lara Croft. So he not only made Lara Croft, he made a platformer and a racing game. It still had Chuck Rock as well as Chuck Jr. It included Milestone Rockefeller, Brick Jagger, and Jimi Hendrix. Oh my god. It was well received among the fans, unlike the sequel, and it was named the best Sega CD driving racing game of the year.
Incredible.
BC Racers was released as freeware 2 years later for the PC. So we could have played that. Core Design promised an updated version of Chuck Rock for next generation console, but it's never materialized. Nothing's been done with it since the 90s, unfortunately.
By the way, hello, Sushi Raiders. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Shadow Spade. Hello, Doobie. Hello, Hale. Hello, Sushi. Hello, Amber. Hello, Wolfski. Hello, Visor. Hello, Jangled. Hello, Nick. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the podcast. Hi, Emric. Welcome.
Hi, Emric. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Sorry, we didn't say hello until now, but you know.
Yeah. Also, for those of you who were here, let me know, did the notification pop up? Because I couldn't actually tell if the notification popped up on the screen. Let me know.
Hello, Visor.
Hello. We'll be lurking as well.
Lorkin.
Makes sense.
Lorkin.
Makes sense, you guys. Thank you guys so much. And I hope game night goes super well. We'll probably be there for the end of it. There was no notification. What is going on? Why is it not doing it? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Why is it not doing it? What the heck?
Kitty.
Hello? I'm so mad right now. Why is it not playing alerts? Let me do a test real quick. Do. Okay, so it is working. I don't know why it didn't work that time. That's pretty cursed. Not gonna lie. Very strange. I don't understand Streamlabs. Freaks me out. Wait, now there's like a bunch of stuff here that wasn't here before. I don't get it.
Streamlabs is just user-friendly like that.
I'm just like, how? I don't know. Oh well. We all know it showed up on the side of the screen. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Thank you guys. Yeah, get some food, Sushi. It's very important to get some food. And I hope game night goes super well. We'll probably see the end of it. Oh, yeah. So basically, for those of you who don't know, Barry, or as other people know her as, Autumn, she's not with us today because she had some scheduling conflicts. So for this episode, we have a special guest instead, Ralph.
Yes, hello. My name is Ralph, and I'm here filling in as Barry today. Very last minute. At the start of the stream, I was just hanging around in chat, and I was like, why don't you just pop on in? And so here I am.
I said that.
Oh shit.
We're all the same person, so it's fine.
I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Yes, we old yeller. Yes, that's what we did. Hi, Nick.
Yeah, Nick's here. We're gonna be playing some Chuck Rock today for the podcast. I've never played this game except for the 15 minutes I did to test that it was working, so this will likely be a time. Very much a time.
But I shall go more into the history of core design for the next game I do, so.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hints. The hints. Everyone, this is the next thing, is to try and figure out what game Lulu will pick next.
Well,
And
clearly
no,
it's
it won't be Tomb Raider. Because that's not forgotten.
Yeah.
clearly it's going to be BC Racer.
I mean, you never know.
You never know.
I mean, originally we were going to play something completely different, and then when I tried to get it to
Yeah.
run, like, I found links that were like, yeah, if you use this link, you'll download it, and I'm like, cool, and then it doesn't. I don't know.
Did it give you a virus?
No, it didn't. But it did do
Good.
some weird stuff, but not a virus. But it wasn't great. I was like, oof, it's not here. But yeah, anyways, we're all here now though. That's all that matters. Also, I love the fact that for each one of these games, like, it's just so crazy. With like the company and the people who work on the game, like what they actually do or what they have done since then. Some crazy stories, not gonna lie.
If, thankfully, at least they go on to do something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I
'Cause
still...
they could just end up, like, dying, like, soon after, unfortunately. Because it was a really bad game. Not bad, so much so as just people didn't buy it or it didn't sell very well. And obviously that's why it's forgotten.
Yeah. There we go. Heck yeah. Also, after you said that stuff about what he was based off of, this screen right here really makes sense now.
Yeah, now that you mention it. They're all band members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it really plays into that culture and like that history.
Yeah, a lot of old British games, especially in the 90s, are like about the subcultures of British culture, etc.
Wait a second. It's rock music.
Yeah. Rock from
Yeah.
the Stone Ages.
But as you can see, Chuck is wearing a wig.
Yeah. I mean, once we start, we'll see this when I start. Oh my gosh!
And there you go, Ralph. You just saw the curse. Hey, Owen.
Yeah.
This is what we react to every single time.
Yeah.
Ralph is Anya doing that accidentally.
I feel so included right now.
You're behind the scenes.
Yeah. Well, Ralph and Barry at least have the, the saving grace of not having been there when I first started all of this. And the curse that was that. That was all Lulu, Sushi, and Azure getting to see. All that shenanigans.
I am so jaded.
By the way, real quick in between, I'd like to thank the chat for the warm welcome that I'm getting as a replacement. No, not replacement. Stand-in. That's the word I was looking for. I'm not English, okay? I'm Dutch.
No,
I
I'm
can
just.
mess up words.
No. Why am I still here after seeing that? I don't know, Azure. Also, there is the.
Because you're always here, Azure, because you're always here.
Yeah.
And there's the flashlight clip, like I said.
Yes, because Azure know what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
And
That's fair.
Azure knows.
oh my gosh. Yeah. I was gonna say something and now I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I got so frazzled
sorry.
by the flashlight clip. Oh, yeah, now I remember.
That's a quote, she got frazzled by the flashlight. There we go.
But Ralph, like since you weren't here for the start of the podcast, basically when it was Two Nerds One Forgotten Game, the first episode was so incredibly bad. Like it was at a level of bad that none of the other episodes have ever been able to reach, because I was doing it from my laptop and my laptop doesn't have a lot of memory, and then I was also doing a game in browser through a DOSBox website, and we were playing Princess Maker 2 on my bad laptop, and my stream could not handle it at all, to the point, like my computer couldn't handle it at all, to the point that it was literally going, like the game was going 2 frames per second. It took us an hour just to get to the actual game because it was so freaking slow. Like the opening sequence took an hour.
We did it.
I ended
we
up
had to
trying it
redo
again.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we basically had to redo the first episode because it was just that bad. And the second
ouch.
time that we did it, Sushi was there too. And if you watch it, it's so funny because it's like me and Lulu talking, and then it's almost like Sushi is like if he was talking in the next room. Because I had no idea how to do audio whatsoever at the time. So it just, it was a time. But yeah, like, even though it's still
And that's
cursed
why
now.
Sploosh never came back.
That is why he never came back. After that time, he was like, you know what? I can't take this. But yeah. So that happened. And then the episodes kind of continue to be a bit cursed for, I mean, they're all cursed, but I mean, like, a bit more than usual for a while because I was still doing, like, in-browser stuff, which is a big mistake. Once I switched from that and also went onto my main computer instead of my laptop, it, like, changed the whole game for me. No longer is our episodes cut into, like, 1 million parts because the stream keeps cutting off. Yeah, anyways, we should probably start the game.
Yeah,
Let's see
probably.
what kind of insanity this game has to offer.
If we have any dream of catching the game now.
Yeah.
Let's
Here
chuck
we
some
go.
rocks.
Yeah. Start game. Okay, so that's jump. That's how to knock enemies, is with your belly pulsing out.
Well then.
Yeah. There we go.
That's actually kind of creative.
Yeah. Okay. Ouch. I'm doing horribly. I can't get up. Oh, there.
Oh, this is going to be something, isn't it? I get that hard.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Wonderful.
I'm almost about to die.
What a
It's gonna be one
surprise.
of those games, huh?
Wow. I only just started and I already died.
This is why we like having you play platformers.
Yeah, I'm really bad at platformers, if you haven't guessed.
You're bad at pretty much everything.
It is true. Sad to say. It is way too real. I can't.
Why we like to make you play either platformers or music games.
Yep, because I'm bad at all of them. Oh, that's there. I duck to get rid of those things. Okay.
Ah.
Chuck Norris
Chuck
rude.
Oh,
Hey Matt.
Hi, Matt. Hello.
Hello,
Welcome,
Matt.
welcome.
Welcome to the stream.
Ye were joined today by Ralph as a guest.
Yes, I'm standing in for Barry, who could not make it, unfortunately.
And we'll have to find a stand-in for next week as well for me.
Yeah. We'll have to see who shall we...
You can replace me next time if you want, Ralph.
Yeah. Join the
I-
team with Barry.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
And then the week after, I can replace you.
Yeah! Maybe we'll get some actual games.
Yep. The
Because of
BM.
stupid Mac.
What the heck is this? Apparently nothing that I can actually do anything with.
Yeah, it does look like it would be something you could interact with.
Yeah.
But... Oh shit.
What's the matter, Matt?
I don't know, Lulu. She's doing pretty well for herself right now.
What are you doing in this game? We're platforming, Matt.
Yeah, we're just going to the right end of the screen mostly, I think.
We're hitting things with our belly fat, apparently.
Yeah. The game didn't give us any plot or something, did it?
Yeah, it just kind of was like, we're now here.
Well,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's just like you'll find this in the booklet,
Oh, I see.
like the old days, like it's supposed to.
I'm very curious now. Is it okay if I try to Google the booklet?
Go ahead.
Yeah, do it. Barry always ends up researching stuff during podcast episodes.
Go ahead, because it feels the silence in between Anya concentrating on not dying.
There we go.
What the
Chipmunk
heck is
instruction
this?
manual. Oh, these pages are very tiny. That's
What?
unfortunate.
What is that? Oh, you can fly with it. Okay.
Ah, here we go. He's looking a lot more friendly in the. He's looking a lot more friendly in the cover of the booklet. I'll just paste the booklet in stream real quick so other people can also
Yeah,
read it.
put the link. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an online PDF, so that's pretty handy. Just gonna connect and paste book.
I
And then I
can't.
leave again.
Oh my gosh. I'm leaving. I hate that you don't gain back hearts.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
poor
a hard pickup,
baby.
isn't there?
I'm dead.
Poor baby nugget, easy to read.
Okay, here we go. Here's the plot. We get the plot after the controls, interestingly enough. Typically, you'd have the plot way at the start of the booklet, but...
Yeah, usually.
Okay, here we go. Like you said, actually, save Ophelia from Gary. Chuck, your typical caveman slob, is slouched in his comfy stone chair, glued to the TV, drinking a can of his favorite beverage, root beer. This seems like any other day in Chuck's life. Even the aerial bird, which serves as Chuck's TV antenna, is getting bored with the same old thing and can't help nodding off to sleep. Ophelia, Chuck's wife, is going about her mundane daily chores, hanging out yet another load of laundry. However, unknown to her, the day is about to change. As Ophelia bends down to take some laundry from her basket, the evil Gary Gritter, a longtime admirer of Ophelia, sneaks up behind her with his club raised. Just as she hears something moving about behind her, down comes the club with a thud! And then the thud, I want to emphasize this, the thud is in all caps, and then there's an exclamation mark, another exclamation mark, and then there's the @ symbol. And then there's another exclamation mark. On the back of Ophelia's head. Chuck, startled by the commotion outside, lifts his overweight frame from the comfort of his chair to do some investigating.
And you died. GG.
GG. Oh, this is some heavy lore. The reason Chuck's wearing like the leaf underwear thing is because all of his other clothes were in the laundry.
So he's not meant to be wearing that.
No, like this is the last thing he had on, as opposed to regular clothes. A little embarrassed by his current state of dress, Chuck dashes behind the nearest bush and emerges wearing the latest in designer leaf and twig pants. Now Chuck begins his search to rescue Ophelia. That's it. That's the plot.
Thanks, Matt. Have a good night.
Oh, see you
Thanks,
later.
Matt.
See you later, Matt.
Goodbye.
Have a good night. I'm gonna go and play some Vampire. Nice.
Ooh, Vampire.
Probably would be better than this game.
Yep, probably.
Anya, you want to know how many levels this game's got?
How many?
There are 5 action-packed levels, each with between 3 to 5 scenes. So this could be anywhere between 15 to 25 levels.
Wait, why does it change?
Why does what change?
15 to 25. Oh, you mean like within a...
Yeah, so there's
okay.
there's 5 worlds basically, and each world can have 3 to 5 levels inside of them, basically. Is how I think you're supposed to interpret it.
It's basically how good you are. So we're not going to be seeing all this, Ross.
No. By how this is going, this is the 3rd level, Anya?
Yeah.
I think, I trust Anya enough that we'll be able to see the next world, but after that it'll get, I think it'll get doubtful.
How do I progress?
It is Anya enough.
How do I progress? What's going on?
Excellent question.
What do I do here?
Yeah, I haven't played this before.
I'm like stuck in the 3rd level.
Let's see if the manual has something to do. Let's see.
Well, she can't see to climb the vines.
Press right or left to walk Chuck in those directions. Down to make Chuck bend or down or duck. Oh god, there's swimming segments in this game. Get ready for that.
Oh, well, that's if I can get past this part. I don't understand how to go farther than this. I'm like trying.
He's got 2 special moves. He's got a jump kick attack, which is by pressing jump and then attack.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah,
Well, there you have it.
there's that.
And you can pick up and throw rocks, apparently.
How?
Press
Oh,
directional
you mean
button.
Chuck Rock?
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, press directional button down when near a rock to make Chuck crouch. Then press the B button to make Chuck pick up the rock. Press B button again to make Chuck throw a rock, which he is carrying. I think that's an egg.
That's
Well, I don't know. Maybe they would
it's
count it
Ralph's
as
worst
a rock.
nightmare.
I don't know. Maybe.
Isn't there a...
Oh, is
Try
this...
that one, yeah.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, that's a rock, alright. That's not like a stone. That's a rock.
Look at him jump with it, though. That's cute. Oh.
Yes, just throw it right on the lizard. That's gonna help.
Well, I thought... Well, maybe I just have to hit...
Maybe put it in the nest.
Oh, maybe... Or... I hate this. I hate this. Oh, wait. I can get on top of this, so maybe... Oh, shoot. Maybe if I put this, like, right... Oh, what? He reacted.
Ah, it must be a counterweight.
Oh.
Oh, shoot. You have to hit, like, just right.
No, try to get up. Try to get up on it before you throw the rock.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, very neat. Very nice.
But I'm still too short.
It's meant to be a counterweight, and you try to leave it up. Try to stand on it and try to get it just right so that it puts its head up and like throws you across.
Doesn't seem like she'll be able to stand on the head, but try to pick up the rock and then stand on the tail.
I don't think it's letting me. That's the problem.
Oh no,
I can't pick it up anymore.
we're soft locked.
I legit can't beat the game anymore. I should have saved. This is a mistake.
Isn't every game you guys play on this stream a mistake?
Why can't I? Maybe if I...
Only when Anya plays it.
Fair enough.
See, Ralph, can you see if you can find like a long play of Chuck Rock or whatever and see what they do in this part?
I'll do some research. Chuck Rock long play.
You might
Here
have
we
to
go.
restart this level, Anya.
Well, but I didn't save.
You might
which
have to
means
restart the game.
I'm gonna have
Which,
to restart the
which-
whole game.
Just in case, which console was this?
This is the Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis. Okay, Mega Drive it is.
Oh wait, I think I can get it up. Yes, I managed to do
Yes.
it. Now what? Oh my gosh! I hate this. Ugh.
Anya, please.
Anya, please. Please, Anya. We just want to see the game.
Can you take less than 20 minutes to pick up the rock this time, please?
I know.
Anya, we're very concerned.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm trying to find it in the long play, but I keep going back. Like, this is the third level, so I was like, okay, it's probably pretty early in the video, but I'm at like the 4-minute mark, and I still feel like we're later, which probably says something. Okay, he's chucking rocks. This is level 2, I think. Yeah, okay, here's one of these dudes. Yes, okay, so what you're going to want to do is, pick up the rock, then stand on the tail without throwing the rock, and then throw the rock at his head.
I would never guess this.
That's the point of a counterweight, though!
Anya just doesn't get the concept of a counterweight, apparently.
Anyway, we're back in progress.
Yeah, we're finally doing stuff.
About
Ralph
time.
saved the day. Watch me fall.
Oh, she called it. She called it.
She called it.
Oh,
She said, "Watch me fall," and then I heard the noise, and then I saw the video footage. It was just perfect.
Anya's dying on the inside already.
I am.
Great.
Maybe next time you guys should pick a nice game for her to play.
Oh, that's whenever
No.
whenever I pick the game.
Yeah,
Which
and then
game
it's boring because she's actually good at it, and it's boring.
Which games have you picked for 2/3 nerds?
I've last week I did I'm trying to get out of here. No. No. But yeah, last week I did The Path by Tales of Tales.
Oh yeah, that one.
Realms of the Haunting was me as well.
But you weren't good at that one.
Yeah.
Jump, 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 try to jump.
I still love that when I picked it up and played it for myself, and the first thing I ended up doing before meeting my first enemy was find a melee weapon, and Anya just did not have a melee weapon for the entire stream.
Yeah. That's me. That's my skill.
Anya the dingus.
Yep.
It's wonderful. We love you, Anya.
Yeah.
Thanks. I try.
Or I mean, at least I do. I'm not sure what Lulu's doing. Also, Anya,
Yeah.
you see that that flat rock near your feet a bit earlier, right
Yeah.
behind the egg?
Yeah.
You can also pick up those rocks,
Oh, interesting.
and like those rocks just have a hitbox. So if that thing flies into your rock, it dies.
Heck
There you go.
yeah.
So like, oh.
I can't jump high enough anymore. Oh well.
Well, think of it like this: if the enemy was still alive, it would have been dead now, because of the rock.
It's okay, we'll probably get to kill it again.
Yes, it won't be long now until she dies.
Yeah.
Azure is neutral on Anya.
Azure's only neutral because we tell him he has to stay here forever.
What is
Asher's
this
your
weird
prisoner.
pig thing over there?
It looks like a pickup. A pig-up, if you will. But I'm not sure what it actually does.
Yeah, because it didn't give us a life or anything.
I think
it
it
just
gives
give
us
us points?
points, which I don't really care about.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, in the manual, the last page of the manual is actually like a paper high score chart. I guess they didn't have enough memory to put it in the game proper.
I'm dead.
Well, usually with old games like that, you had like things to write down stuff in. Because that stuff would never keep like your high scores in it when you reset the console.
Yeah, true, but the Mega Drive supports battery saves, doesn't it?
No. Well, it didn't until later.
Okay.
The Sega CD did though.
And Chuck Rock also has a Sega CD version, so that's probably where you get the high scores.
Yeesh.
But Sonic 3 had battery save.
Well, that's later in the console's life.
Yeah, but Oh well. Okay, I'm running out of things to say, so Anya better be bad at this game soon.
Don't worry, she will be.
Yeah, I trust that. Let's see how much point the pighead gives us.
I think it's 1,000.
No,
No, it was 10,000.
It was 10,000.
That's pretty good.
There we
She's
are.
dead.
I hate it.
Game over. Period.
Wow! You have to start all over! No! Options. What do we have in options? But
You have no options.
he just started
You
my
have no
game!
options.
He just started my game! What the frick? I hit options and
I
it's like,
think you-
no! No, I hit
think
options.
you pressed it. I think you pressed it. No, I think you pressed it too much, or like you highlighted the wrong thing.
No, I pressed options and it just sent me to the game.
Which button did you press to go to options? Was it like start?
Start,
Because maybe
yeah.
maybe start is always start the game, and then to get into the options you'd have to press
It
A.
is.
Boo.
It is in the Mega Drive.
The only game I ever remember playing on... well, this is the Genesis, not the Mega Drive.
It's the same console.
It's the same thing, Anya.
Oh.
With the program.
Oh.
It's just called differently in different places, Anya.
To be fair, that doesn't
Jesus
happen
Christ.
that often with consoles.
The only reason I call it Genesis is because that's what people call it by. Otherwise, I know it as the Mega Drive.
I
Which
prefer
to me
Genesis
sounds
just
cooler.
because I think Genesis is a cooler name.
Okay, we're gonna start
Yeah.
quick
I like the
saving.
Mega Drive.
That was a very good name for a save state, Anya.
Yeah, this is your first time seeing me do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope one day you have to find a specific save state
Yeah, me
and somewhere in
too.
the middle of the game. That's a big foot.
I know, right? Like, that's pretty big.
I guess a lot can be said about this game's features.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
You love it.
Nah, I really do hate it.
No, you love it. Every time you say you hate it, you really love it.
I don't know
Let's
how
see if
to
we can-
avoid those.
We always have cheat codes for these games, so let's try to find some.
Yeah, please do.
We're looking for Game Genie in this case then, aren't we?
Let's see. There's level skip, which we don't want. And that's it. That's just level skip.
Well, what we could do is if we want to see the next world, we can just do that.
Yeah.
I can never get those.
Wait, Lulu. Are these Game Genie codes?
No, it's just Genesis.
I can't, I
Okay.
legit cannot make it. Oh, wait.
The only one is a level skip, whereas for other games I know there's invincibility and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Even with Game Genie, the best thing I can find is start with a lot of lives. And, you know, having a lot of lives is handy, of course, but if you can't beat the game on one life...
You're not gonna beat it on multiple
No,
lives.
Exactly. That's not entirely true, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Well, I was kind of looking for like invincibility more than anything.
Exactly.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
the kind of thing
say.
Onion needs.
Oh, no, I did.
Yes, you did. At least he's got a lot of health.
Yeah, because
Imagine if
otherwise, this game would be impossible.
Imagine if he was a one-hit point wonder.
I would quit this game.
Imagine if it was Bubsy. The actual original Bubsy, not the 3D.
I actually have a story about Bubsy.
Go for it. We played it last week, so it's relevant.
Yes, so when I was like 6 or 7, I got hospitalized for appendicitis, or however you pronounce
Aw.
that.
Yeah.
Got to have the thing removed surgically, etc., etc. And they had a Super Nintendo in there. And now they had a pretty good selection of Super Nintendo games. They had Link to the Past. They had Goof Troop. They had Plock, if that's your thing. And at some point, one of the nurses finds a game that had been missing for a while, and it was fucking Bubsy. And that was apparently, of the ward that I was in, that was the most beloved game. Bubsy, Claws Encounters of the Third Kind, was their favorite game.
What?
Oh boy.
And they had Zelda in there.
That was the worst of the bunch.
Yeah, so that was slightly baffling. But yeah, also I ended up like throwing yogurt in the face of one of those other kids. The one who really liked Bubsy. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what he did to deserve it, but he probably did deserve it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed. I think it was like I enjoyed Bubsy too. Which was literally just called Bubsy 2. And you went through like it was like kind of like Sonic CD. But you went through like music world, the medieval world, Egyptian, outer space, and like you flew like a World War One plane. It was a fun game. It was better than the first one at least.
You'd hope it was. By the way, this was something that came to mind during your research, but you said that What was it? You said that the sequel to Chuck Rock was called Son of Chuck Rock, right?
Chuck Rock 2, Son of Chuck, yeah.
Right. So that made me think, like, there's been like multiple instances of like a Son of ... sequel, and they're always bad, aren't they?
Yes. I've never seen one that is good.
Yeah. I'm just kind of wondering where this trend came from that was apparently, like, big enough to, you know, spawn imitators.
Well, this was 93. When was that?
The earliest instance I can imagine was... Oh no, that was actually also 93. You had the Pink Panther series of movies.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they had... There was like a Son of Pink Panther movie which came out after, you know, the original Clouseau died. Predictably, it wasn't received very well. Hey Anya,
Yeah,
how's it going, Anya?
not great.
You doing all right?
I think I'm at
Hey,
the
you beat
boss.
the level.
I think I'm
You're at the boss.
What am I supposed to do?
He's got like this little band-aid thing on his back. Maybe you just gotta chuck a rock at it.
Okay.
He does seem to be going pretty fast. I'm not sure if...
I can't.
Yeah, he is going pretty fast, I must admit. Okay. Come on, you got this, Anya. Oh, wow.
He's got it on the roof, yeah.
No! No!
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna be here a
Please.
while, aren't we?
I don't understand this.
Well, we're at the end of this world, right? We could always go back to the menu and level skip to the next world.
Oh, this is, yeah. So if you try to toss it from there, it'll just land on the top thingy.
Yeah.
You really gotta calculate that throwing arc and... Oh! You got him!
One. Got one hit.
got one.
It's probably gonna be
Right,
now
three
save.
hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, save. I should save.
Yeah, it's definitely safe.
Got him. Let me save again. Okay. The problem
This
is,
is it.
oh my gosh, he like is so fast.
He is really fast, though. I'm really starting to think like maybe there's something that we're missing here, but I think you just gotta be faster.
I don't understand how I can be faster, though. Unless there's some way for me to regain health.
I think maybe you jump down onto the ground a bit too late. Like you should already be falling the moment he starts running, basically.
I can't. Oh, I forgot which button was jump.
Quality gameplay, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
You chose to do this podcast, Anya. You can't back out now.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh!
Oh, is this gonna be it?
I should save. This should be the point I save.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
What? It's not just 3 times? You have to hit this guy more?
I'm gonna Google how often it is. If it ends up being like 6, I'm going to laugh so hard.
Please let me know how many times I gotta do this.
I'm on it.
Because if it's more than this, then we are going back to the title screen and putting in that skip level code.
These obstacles. Oh wow, this is not a very helpful walkthrough. He says nothing about the amount of time you need to hit him. Nice! You did it. Let's see. What does he have to say about this boss? Band-Aid Triceratops. Like King Hippo, this guy made the tactical error of displaying his weak point with a conveniently placed Band-Aid. Just avoid its charge and throw rocks at it as it charges. Boss of level 1. And yes, I do realize he doesn't have 3 horns, and as such doesn't qualify as a Triceratops, but it's late and I'm tired. That's literally what it says. Oh my god, another one? Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna save again.
Yes, absolutely.
Will we be able to do this? That's the real question.
I believe in you, Anya. You've done so well so far.
I don't.
Arguably.
But do it anyway.
No! Oh, okay.
Yes!
I'm on my last heart. Let's save here.
Come on. This has got to be the last hit, right?
No! That is 5 times! What were these developers thinking? What the actual frick? The only reason I'm still alive is because of save states. If I was born during this age of games, I would hate games.
Or you'd actually be good at them.
Maybe. Okay, saving. This is it. This 6th hit has to be it. This has to be the final hit. I like how he blebs every time. What the actual frick?
Don't Sonic bosses always have like 8 hits before you kill him?
Yeah, but Sonic is like a better game. Okay, I should save. Because this is just getting tedious at this point.
Yes, definitely.
Because I'm not really struggling as much as I did at the start. But now it's just...
That's just because you're getting better at it. You're developing the skills.
No! We're loading.
I said nothing. Also, Azure is giving us some deep lore here.
Sick.
He thinks he remembers playing this as a wee lad.
Okay, so that was the
Uh-huh.
7th time that I've thrown that thing at him.
Mhm. Okay, it took this person 8 times.
Okay, so it is 8. So this is the last time. This is the final countdown.
Da-da-da-da.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Okay, I'm done.
You
Yes!
did it! Get fricked. Level 1 cleared.
Finally.
Just 4 more to go.
Okay, time to save.
Welcome to the cave level.
Whoa, it's a spider.
That's a
Oh.
spider?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a spider.
It looked like a fuzzy to me, like from Mario. Except not as cute.
Oh.
Like, more than half of these creatures, they sort of look like prehistoric animals, but then at the same time, they just look fake.
Oh.
Oh, I can hear it. I do like the music.
I don't actually have the stream up, so I don't hear anything. I just hear the painful silence of bad gameplay.
I
Yeah.
only hear it when I only put up the sound of the stream when I'm not talking. Because
Nah.
then I don't have to hear myself again.
I feel like I'm
Wow,
getting
Anya.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I only have 1 life left, so...
Well, at least, if you die, we can use the level select codes to get back to at
Yeah.
least the start of the cave.
I love this right here.
What the fuck is that a surfboard? No, it's not a surfboard.
Like, it's written, like... I love it.
It looks like I drew it. That's
I
about the
died.
extent of my
That's
artistic
either
ability.
oops or oh fuck's sake.
Knowing this game was made by Brits, it was probably the latter.
Yeah.
I'm dead. We're
Ooh,
loading.
you gotta continue though.
We're loading.
Okay.
What?
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, you're gonna be prom queen. You're totally gonna win Miss America 2019.
I still cannot get over the fact that they wanted this to be the big mascot. This was going to be the face of the people who would later make Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know, I just don't think it's a very marketable design.
It's pretty awful if you ask me.
Yeah, but you're just bitter because you can't beat the game.
Yeah. I'm just bitter because I suck at video games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just remember this game came out 5 years before Tomb Raider did. This was in 91 up to like 94 when the last kind of version of this was released.
Yeah, I was about to say, what did they do in the 5 years in between? But literally Chuck Rock. That's what they were doing. Imagine being a game design studio and Chuck Rock is like 6 years of your life.
They did several games that I'm not going to mention because they're going to be my future games. So,
Alright. While I'm at
but
it,
one of them was based on Asterix, which I think you would know about.
Why, yes, actually. Which one? I might even have played it.
Asterix and the Great Rescue.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
Yeah, I need to get Anya playing the Asterix games.
Oh, hell yeah. Actually, there is one game which I always... There's one Asterix game which I always thought was very interesting. It's the one for Game Boy Advance. Because it's a 3D platformer on Game Boy Advance. I always thought that was very novel.
Oh,
yeah, I love that. And they also did Asterix and the Power of the Gods.
At end of level.
Hell yeah. You're getting there. Asterix and Great Rescue, Asterix and the Power of the Gods. Yeah, both Sega games.
Yeah.
Let's see. Interesting. Holy shit, they made Hook.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say.
What do you keep hitting? Someone keeps hitting something.
Oh, that was probably me, sorry. My bad.
That's okay, I just want to know what you're hitting.
So I've got one of those fancy microphone setup things. Like it's screwed onto my table, and then you can like twist it and bend it and put your microphone on top of it. And I was fiddling with that, so that was probably me. I should really stop to think that if I do that, it will probably be caught by my microphone.
I hate.
You got real blindsided by that one, didn't you?
Why do I suck so bad at games?
I don't know, you tell me.
I was gonna say, maybe you should pick a game that plays into your strengths more, but you didn't pick this game.
Yeah, well, Anya does that when it's her turn, but right now it isn't. And it won't be next week either.
Yeah, right. And Lulu has very clearly explained to me that when Lulu gets to pick a game, it is specifically to make Anya suffer, so... Mission accomplished, I'd say.
Yep. I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I'd like to make Anya die on the inside.
What don't you understand, Anya?
Why do I live this life? I died! This
I can see
level
that.
is so
Hey.
long.
You talk as though that is something that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, because I'm so sure it doesn't happen outside of the podcast.
Yeah, I just know that, like, outside of the podcast, Anya is this pro gamer who...
Yeah, I never fail.
Yeah, like, she's
Yeah,
got...
it's not like she fails on Tuesday either.
Well, she's got this secret username that no one of us ever get to know, where she just, like, posts world record speedruns under that name. This is all just a big act for her. Come on, Anya. You can do it.
Nope. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
I'm ready to die.
Don't worry, Anya. There's only 3 worlds left after this. Wanna hear something fun, Anya?
What?
Wanna know what the 4th world is?
The underwater world?
No, that's the 3rd world.
Oh.
The 4th world is Ice World.
I hate ice levels in games. Stop with the ice levels. No one
Oh, we
likes
should skip
them.
that one then. Let's skip straight to the last world, Ralph.
I'm not sure what kind of, like, frustrating and unpleasant gimmicks the last world has. Thematically, it's less of a hated platformer stereotype as the other 2 worlds. It's the graveyard world.
Huh.
Oh, that reminds me of another game we wanted to do and we didn't do it during Halloween.
I was always right towards the end.
Oh shit, boss time!
I'm not ready.
We can see that!
Hmm.
What does he do? What am I supposed
he
to
runs.
do here? What am I supposed to do here?
Maybe jump on top of him, or like, yeah, just like hit him with your belly when he tries to jump your way.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing, but he just hurts me. I don't understand.
Well, maybe at an angle that actually, you know, doesn't also hurt you.
Oh yeah.
See, then he starts jumping like right below you, and then yeah, that'll hurt you as well.
Well, the problem is he does this thing that freezes me. Like I can't move for a second. Come at me, bro.
I really hope you beat this boss. I really, really do.
Oh my gosh, I doubt it.
Because after this is the water level, and I really want to see you suffer through that!
Well, you could still see me suffer through it. I hate this. I'm guessing it's 8 times again.
Probably.
So it is an 8-hit thing. It was for the Triceratops Boyo. Huh. I wonder if there's some sort of platform game convention that makes it 8 hits.
There you go, Andy. You're getting a pattern.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Nope.
Yes,
Because
you
he
do.
freezes me, and that, like,
Yeah.
ruins everything for me.
Yeah, 'cause you're scared to death.
Okay, so this seems to be the way to go about it, is to, like, go... Let me go! Oh my gosh. This might be my most hated boss I've ever done in a video game.
Wow, that is
More than
that-
the last one.
I was about to say. Because I get the idea that this one will end up being a lot easier to beat than the last one.
Apparently not, because I'm struggling.
Yeah, well, you struggle with everything.
Yeah, but also you're getting hits in a lot faster than the other boss.
Yeah. You're not having to chuck a rock.
Yeah, see, sure, he roared at you. And also, it looks like that before he roars, he's got like this little stance where his hair stands like directly up. If you can just make sure that you have a lot of distance when his hair stands up like that, then you might be able to like be unfrozen from the roar before he manages to damage you. I just happened to glance and see how many hits the other bosses after this will take.
How many are we looking at?
More than 10.
That's so awful. This game is awful.
Anya's done. Just done.
I wonder if I can just spam it if I do the continue. Oh boy.
Very good job. Maybe that's what the pig heads are? Maybe? I don't know. Let me check. I've got the FAQ on anyway. No, it's just points.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That looks so awful. Why does it look so bad? Do you like that texture burns my freaking eyes? Why is there a fish just sitting there?
That's me. I'm just
It's
chilling.
Ralph.
It's
Oh,
me.
I ate it.
Rude.
You ate Ralph?
Yeah, apparently. Can't
How
say I'm
could
pleased
you?
with this development.
What, you don't want to be eaten by a new Ralph?
I'm sure he does.
Well, I'm waiting for an answer.
I honestly hate this. Oh, wait, did I save? Yeah, I did.
Probably not.
Yeah, I did.
Lucky you.
One of these days, I'll make it.
Oh, that was the end of the sentence. You said I'll make it. I thought you said I'll make and I was very, very curious to hear what you were going to make.
Oh my gosh! What time is it? How long have I been doing this? Only almost an hour. Or almost 2 hours.
Well,
Well, that's not how long you've been playing the game.
true. You've also streamed a bit longer than that because you had to restart the stream.
That is true. What was that?
Did you drown?
I guess. Oh my gosh.
You okay there?
No. I'm the opposite of okay right now.
Also known as not okay.
Oh, I have to pick this up. And then throw it. Hello, guys. Are y'all still here?
Yeah.
How do I get up here?
Unfortunately, yes, I still am.
You can leave at any time, Ralph. Just know that you won't be able to come back.
That sounds like a threat, Lulu.
It is.
Honestly, I feel more like I can check out any time I like, but I can never leave. No? No? Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
How do I...
I think you need to get up on the big whale.
I
You know, the one that...
tried.
Well, try better!
Ah! Yeah!
See? Well, that's one of the water levels done. Just a few more and you'll be able to get to the ice levels.
Fun, fun, fun. Have you noticed that I pretty much skip like 90% of the level when I do the levels? Like I kind of just breeze through it and skip most of it. I've noticed I've been doing that this whole entire time.
Maybe that's why it takes you so long, because you're not patient enough to dodge the enemies. You barely even chuck rocks. I'm just...
At a loss for words.
Yes, at this... Oh yeah, how hard can it be to jump on the whale?
Pretty hard. Oh my gosh! Just let me live. I love how we're just silent now. Like, there's nothing else to say about this. This whole experience. Why does this keep happening?
I think you need to be a little more to the center of the whale.
Someone kill
whales-
me.
Okay.
Thank you, Lulu.
I think you're doing a good
Always.
enough job of it on your own.
Yes, Azure, you were here all along.
I noticed in the Discord, Azure also clipped the Watch Me Fall bit.
Yeah. Azure gets the best parts.
Yes. Azure is important.
He is important to us all.
Yee.
Okay, now this time don't fall off the side of the whale.
Okay, we're actually saving here.
I love how much trouble you have with this one thing.
What the frick?
Hmm?
I wasn't jumping there. He was jumping on his own.
Okay. I thought you were getting ready to calculate the perfect angle. Okay, that just seems rude.
It looks
You
like
don't
you can
really
only
have-
jump on when you're below it.
That's
What?
weird.
What?
That's so weird.
You can only jump up when you blow it? What?
Below it.
When you're below it.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
God,
That's what I
Lulu.
heard. That's what I heard.
I thought your whole Lulu persona was like exaggerated for comedic intent, but
No? Why would you think it is?
because you seem like such an upstanding, kind, and perfectly innocent lady.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I could hardly keep a straight face myself.
Yeah. How did we slander you, Azure? Don't know what you mean. You know, you could have saved after the whale so you didn't have to keep doing it.
I'm gonna save
Shoot.
here. I don't understand. Oh, it seems like there's some things that like.
Oh my god, how are you doing worse? Do better.
I can't get through this. I just need to get that heart.
Well, time to sacrifice Ralph.
Why me? Oh, of course, you don't have a heart, so that wouldn't work.
Neither do you, there's just a broken egg there.
You really have one joke. You're getting all the mileage you can get out of that one egg joke. Hey, she did it. Oh, boss time.
Oh.
Hey, Rolf.
Hey, Rolf. I'm Ralph. This
Oh,
won't be
hey,
confusing at all.
Rolf. Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Well, the one says Rolf, and the other is Ralph.
We could
Rolf
possibly
with
go
an
wrong.
F, and a Ralph with a P.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Should I check the walkthrough? See what
Yes,
it says?
please.
Let's see. Doo-doo-doo.
Sure. This is Chuck Rock. It is a platformer based in the Stone Age,
Let's.
and that's all you need to know.
I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here?
Anya, you've been saying that this entire game.
This boss, like the previous, is a very tough boss, which is based more on timing and sheer aggression than trying to outsmart it or exploit a weakness. That said, your best bet is to get close to the monster's tail, which is the leftmost point of his body, and just hammer away with flying kicks. It's hard to control yourself underwater, so you will take some hits. You may feel the urge to resurface after about 6 or 7 kicks, but I recommend trying the full 14 before you get too beaten up by it. Of course, if you then drown, that's not really helping. That's it. That's the end of the thing.
Wow, this is awful. This game is awful.
Well, you could have had all rockin' races, but you couldn't do it, so you know. This is your punishment.
What's gonna happen? Did I fail? No, that's bullcrap. I killed him.
Yeah, but you died!
Okay, I think I get the strategy. I have to get like behind there, and then that's kind of like a sort of safe space. See right
Considering
here.
the way
Don't
he
get
flails
hit
around,
like
this
3
looks
times
like-
beforehand.
This looks like the exact opposite of the safe space.
If I can do it right, but I'm kind of messing up a lot.
What a surprise.
Oh my gosh. See, when I'm here, I'm not getting hit.
But then you turn around and try
Oh.
to hit it, and then you do get hit.
So
Yeah,
it's,
as
And also
Rolf
you
is
drown.
saying is that you're drowning, yeah.
I only
the
now notice. I
bottom
only
right
now notice
face-
that.
Is turning
Yes.
blue slowly.
Yes.
Well, not that slowly, but you're drowning. So you just gotta be really quick, I think.
oh my gosh, this boss is stupid. Oh boy. This is why this game did not succeed. Because it's stupid.
But this game did succeed. It was a sequel
It did
and all
succeed.
fell apart. Did you not pay attention to Lulu's history lesson?
Yeah.
Dude.
She
Yeah!
never pays attention to me.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, even though Yat had a sequel, it didn't get...
Yeah, it's still forgotten though, so
If you keep it up, you might actually beat the game before at the end of this stream.
I doubt it.
doubtful.
Let's see. Let me check real quick.
Got like 38 minutes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Cause we tried to finish it before like 12 my time, midnight my time.
Mm. Oh yeah, that's in 40 minutes. Because
Cause
it's
Agnes gotta eat and I gotta sleep.
yeah. I'm only 1 hour ahead of you, so I can.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm amazed you're still awake.
I mean,
But then again, Mark is up at like all times of the night, so
yes,
not really that
exactly
surprised.
that. Like a bit late during the weekend is no problem for me, but Mark is up very late
like
on the
5
regular
a.m.
shifts. I cannot imagine how he's up so late and also streams
and Bert drives the bus.
and drives a bus.
Yeah, I would die.
As you're showing here very clearly.
That's probably why Mark has been taking a break.
Yeah. I don't
Probably
blame
caught
him.
up with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
So you've-
understand. How do I get up here? Oh,
Maybe there's a rock you can chuck?
I hate it.
Like the one behind the trees right over there?
They should make it more noticeable.
Well, I
It
saw it, and
was
so did Ralph,
noticeable
so...
enough. So, this is the second ice level. Including this level, there are 4 more levels and 2 more bosses in the entire game.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Save states really saves you.
Save states really save the state.
How do I... He's not doing it again.
Doing what?
He needs to send me up, but he's not doing
Yeah.
it.
He's supposed to give you a boost.
Is there a rock or anything you need to pick up?
No, it worked, and then it just stopped working. Like, it did it once, and then didn't do it ever again.
Everybody gets 1.
See, it was doing it, and now it's not.
You were hitting it with your stomach.
Oh!
There you go.
I'm sorry,
You're
I'm
an absolute
idiot.
genius, you know that?
No. I'm the absolute opposite of a genius.
So, a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Save. Save, dumbass. God damn it, Anya. Fuck's sake, Anya. Do as you're told.
I can't, like, let go of the keys. It would require me to let go of the keys to do that. And it's not like this game gives me a moment to pause.
It did. And you didn't. Now save.
Nope, we're already
Alright
too
then.
late. She's doing it!
Finally.
I hate those things. Okay, I have to do this. think. I hate everything. Oh my gosh.
I just imagine that while all this happens, the Mad World song plays in the background.
Wait, I did it wrong. Oh.
Oh hey, you just damage boosted. You really are a speedrunner.
Heck yeah, I could do it. If I believed. Wait, let me save.
That sounds like a good idea. What?
What the f-
What the fuck? Lulu, this is your game. You're the one who suggested this. You're responsible.
I told you I haven't played this.
That just means that your vetting process was bad.
Oh my gosh.
At
What
least
do you
you
mean, Ralph?
that if we're supposed to be like that the fact that we're supposed to sorry, sometimes my sentences go bad. The fact that we're forced to watch like Woolly Mammoth Vor is your fault.
Yeah, so?
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Please,
also
someone
responsible
save me.
for get it, 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 and Spice World.
Well then. You got this, Anya. I believe in you.
That's honestly a mistake.
Yeah. It's a big mistake you're gonna make in your life. Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
I would have laughed my ass off if that led to nowhere.
What the actual frick?
Oh! He clipped through the floor, and now you suffer the consequences.
This game is bad. Oh my gosh.
I mean, it does not seem like a game I would try out after this stream. You know which
Got
game
the
I do
sequel
need?
to try in the future.
Yes, very true. You know which game I do want to play?
What?
Mr. Blobby.
Yeah. It's a game that Angela really loved.
I'm still mostly surprised by how many loading screens that game had.
God, yeah. So glad I didn't play it as a child.
Oh my god, there's so many enemies there.
Yeah,
though.
it's like, that's like a death trap, that area. Oh my gosh, my back hurts.
Maybe you should try the other route, like go down here
I
instead
did. And it didn't work out. I died like immediately.
Oh, but this is working out?
But I got farther going up than I
Uh.
did going down.
Fair enough.
I hate ice mechanics. Ice mechanics are the worst thing video games ever invented.
I'd like to offer one counterpoint. Sewer
What?
levels.
I hate that.
There was the better in my mind. I absolutely hate ice.
That's fair.
Like in every single game I played, especially platformers where they have ice levels, I just want to kill myself. And the game. Now save here.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea.
The only reason I can get anywhere in this game is because of save states.
Yeah. Imagine if you tried this without.
I mean,
You
I would
have just thrown the game away.
Oh, please, please stop sliding.
Oh, this is intense. Which level of the ice world was this? Was this the
Wait.
second or the third?
How do I get
I think
up?
we're on the first one.
No, this isn't the first one. That much is certain.
Damn.
How do I get up?
I don't think you can.
Oh, there. Oh my gosh, this is so awful.
Yeah.
Delicious suffering.
Oh my god.
Is this how you usually react to seeing Anya fail like this on the street?
Well, I
Or
must
is it
admit,
just funnier watching her live?
it is funnier watching her live. I like to have the stream up if I even watch it because it's, you know, kind of late for my comfort.
Yeah.
But if I watch it, I usually have it on in the background while I do something else. And then at some random intervals, I'll just look with interest at whatever the hell's going on the screen this time. It took me a while before I realized how Mr. Blobby as a game worked. For example.
Yeah.
But yes, actually paying attention to Anya the whole trip is exciting.
I want to die.
I really thought you could go in there, Anya.
No, I didn't. It's just I'm sliding, see? Like, I can't really control myself.
She just has to. Anyway, the good news, Anya, is this is the very last ice level, not counting the boss.
I legit cannot go back up anymore.
There's
Stop
only one way to go in this life.
sliding! Jeebus Lorenzo!
What?
Did you say? Give us
This game is
Lorenzo?
Lorenzo?
Jeebus
Who's-
Lorenzo.
Okay.
Oh.
That explains nothing.
Nope. Anya, it's time to save.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't have time right now. Okay, save.
Let's hope she hasn't trapped herself in an unwinnable part.
Sounds like you've planned for exactly that to happen.
No, because I told her to save earlier. not
Okay,
not
fair,
where she
fair.
was.
Fair.
Not when the guys had actually started to come down.
Well, it takes me time to, like, do it. Why isn't he killing him?
just like the effect of Anya yelling and then Ralph just knocking his mic.
God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's just funny.
Yeah, this mic is it's pretty new and it's extremely sensitive compared to what I'm used to. So I need to be a bit more aware of what exactly it can and cannot pick up.
That was the goal, Azure. That was the goal. Couldn't let Autumn win after all. And if it wasn't for Ralph wanting to see the whole game, I would have let her quit an hour ago.
Excuse me, I never said anything of the sort. However, now that you mention it, I am now very invested in that exact thing. So keep it up, Anya. I believe in you.
I don't.
You should try the 16-bit Smurfs game sometimes. That game is bullshit.
This seems to be a bit easier.
Well, aside from, you know, the snowball hell.
69, 8. Nice.
Nice. Okay. Yes.
Just be thankful these dinosaurs didn't come out of that ice. Now that would be bullshit. Oh hey, more water!
This game is stupid.
Well, maybe the game thinks you're stupid too.
I don't understand. How do I kill those things?
Timing, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Pause.
You're not stupid, Asher.
How do I kill this guy?
Okay, I'll look it up. You don't even want to try it for yourself, you just immediately ask. This dude is pretty damn difficult. Like most of the things you've met so far, but less because of his attacks, which are easy to dodge. But more because you need to be within inches of him to land a decent attack, and it's hard to stop yourself from jumping into him. Because, you know, the ice. Best method is to whack it on the snout with a kick, but getting close enough is tough without also getting hurt. It can sometimes draw you close with the vacuum trunk that the helpful ones sometimes use to get you over gaps. He will also occasionally suck up some snow and fire it above you, making it rain down in two medium-sized snowballs, and then 3 smaller ones. They're all fairly easy to avoid if you're already close to the mammoth, and you need to be to hurt it. 12 successful attacks, and it's a goner.
12.
12.
I don't think I can do this.
You've done the last.
Not with that attitude,
you
you
this
can't.
one.
3, 4. See, you've already got 4 hits in.
It looks like you're humping that bush.
There you go.
I'm at the final part of this game.
Yes, this is the last level of the game.
And you're about to be beaten up by a bird.
Yep, a dead bird.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Oh my god. What are you doing to Yoshi?
Kill him.
Stop teabagging the dinosaur.
Why are you doing obscene things to dinosaur corpses, Anya? What's your deal with that?
Let's
Well,
analyze.
I'm into-
and you're doing stuff to
I'm
dinosaur
into
corpses.
necrophilia, so like.
Okay, as you put that,
No.
Mhm.
as you put it as a quote, put it as a command.
No, don't do that.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. You won't.
I don't understand.
That really is your catchphrase, isn't it?
How do I get over there?
What is?
Oh.
You know, just like the snakes from the cave levels.
I should save.
Probably, yes.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Azure, she's not gonna say it again, and we're not gonna say it so you can quote it on us instead. I know your tricks, Azure.
Oh, I'm glad you said that out loud, Lulu, because I was super ready to say exactly that.
Oh my god, what the f- Uh-huh. Sure, Azure, sure.
You're doing okay for yourself, Anya.
I hate it.
Just a little more, you're almost there.
I told you in our DMs, Azure. So exactly, Azure. You learn something new.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Shut down your spine.
That bone pickup to the left, isn't that some sort of mascot? It looks really familiar to me.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a hamburger helper or something like that. Whatever. where I've seen memes of it as a hand, and you can see the inside, and it looks like a creepy skeleton with a huge nose.
It does look like the Hamburger Helper mascot. Huh. Fucked up.
Probably copied it or something.
I'm guessing it's some sort of developer joke.
Yeah, probably.
I like how Anya consistently saves when she's only got like 1 health left.
If she doesn't, she's gonna die.
I mean, she could also save when she has more health left.
Yeah, but then it means she'll have to play it all again.
True.
Oh my gosh.
You do realize that after your save slot, there's a heart right underneath you,
Yeah,
right?
I know, but those
Okay.
things, that blue dog thing is really hard to kill.
I see.
And that
Like-
would take more health away from her than she would gain, so...
Well, if she dies after 1 hit anyway... Either you die or you get the heart. At least that's how I see it. Just sit here in silence,
Yeah.
admiring Anya's pro gameplay.
What the
Just
actual
gameplay.
frick?
Hey! It's not an SNES platform. It's not a 16-bit platformer if there's not at least one level inside a body.
Yeah.
Is this the second to last level?
This is the last level before the final boss.
Nice. I'll beat this game on stream.
Well, you got 9 minutes.
I feel like I should tell you this in advance. The last boss needs to be hit a total of 20 times.
Oh, great.
I hate this.
We know.
We know.
Don't worry. We know.
Thank you for the clip. What did you clip, Azure?
Let's see if we can't check it out. Asher has got the necro clip. Wonderful.
Perfect. Oh, And Anya, you need to change your blurb on your profile on your Twitch channel
Oh
because
yeah,
you're not
because I'm
20
not
anymore.
20 anymore. I need to change it to
Nope.
21. Dang.
Did I miss your birthday?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
November 4th.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy late birthday.
What does it say about this one?
Okay, let me get it. It's a okay. The guy who wrote the one walkthrough on Chuck Rock in this in here, it tries to be witty at times. You have so I'm just trying to filter through that. You have 3 effective levels floors to fight from. Don't think about getting past it since it's too tall. From the highest level, you have to watch out for its bite attack, which can come at you very quickly. From the middle floor, you not only have to deal with its quick darts forward, but also the occasional spinning punch. From the ground floor, all you have is the darting forward. It's actually a lot easier from this floor just to belly bounce whenever it gets close.
Yeah, because Anya's doing it right now.
Oh, hey, look at that!
She beat the game!
You beat the game!
Congratulations, Gary is crushed, I guess. He never had the stomach for it. Chuck cannot wait to get home and out of his leaves and take a well-deserved vacation. I've done it. I've beaten
Anya
Chuck
beat
Rock.
a game on stream!
Heck yeah. I've done it. We've done it.
Written and designed by the Chuck Rock team.
I've done it.
She did it, she did it, yeah!
She actually went and did it. Absolute legend. And she had 5 minutes left to do it. Absolute legends only.
Oh, so it just loops now?
Yeah, it just loops the credits, yeah.
How do I get out?
You press the reset button on the console.
Well, I guess I'm never playing this ever again. Because there's no way for me to leave. Well, that was that. We beat Chuck Rock. So, what's the consensus on this game?
I
think
enjoyed it.
I had a lot of enjoyment for it as well.
Yes.
Most of it coming from Anya's
Your
anguished
suffering.
crumbling.
I hated it. I
I bet you did.
absolutely despised it. This game was almost as Azure. I also love the fact that Azure was here the whole time as usual, despite everything, and got to see the most amazing scene of all time, me beating this game. Top notch of my channel.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. But yeah, time for us to end this episode of 3 Nerds and 1 Forgotten Game. That was episode 6. Dang. Yep, Azure is always here. So, unfortunately, yeah, we're all here. We're all hanging out. We beat this game.
Except
Pretty
I won't
great.
be next week.
Yeah.
I get a break from this hell.
Yeah, Lulu's not going to be here next week, and instead it's going to be Barry and possibly Ralph, if Ralph wants to do this again.
If you'll have me again, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you, Sushi, for the raid earlier that for some reason my notifications did not show. I don't know why. That was very weird. But yeah, thank you. so much for all y'all raiders. And yeah, so this has been episode 6 of 3 Nerds and One Forgotten Game with your hosts, me, Anya the Nerd, and
Princess Lulu 1989 and our special guest.
Ralph Rius.
yeah. So I'll see you guys next week with another forgotten game. So let's see who we should raid. We should raid, I guess, Gabbard, because he seems to be streaming.
He says he's offline though.
Oh, yeah. I'm not paying attention. So I guess no one is streaming right now that I would raid. Huh. Well, I guess we're just ending it here because I don't know who to.
Wait, Azure, what year did this start? You forgot to fix it.
Oof.
Someone forgot to fix that.
Oof.
Because it is not the 2020 yet. That
Oof.
has not happened yet.
Big oof.
Ralph says it now and forevermore.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to put it in my agenda so I'll say it out loud on that specific date.
Yeah, you'll remember to do it in about a year.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. October 19, 2020.
No, you fix it, Azure.
well, anyways, I gotta go get some food and maybe do some more other stuff. So, yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You're a meanie. And you can stop streaming now.